Hey y'all, welcome back to All Y'all Watching with AJ. I am AJ, your friend on the couch, and we are going to do the mistake of the week for Traitors episode 1, 2, and 3, season 4. As you know, I just put down my first impressions reaction for season 4. Definitely go look at that. And now here's the mistake of the week. So I have 5. Let me know if you agree and what mistakes did point out to you that I didn't say. All right, so the first one is Portia not understanding the game. I do believe her that she didn't speak, but either she should have kept quiet or had something else to say besides trying to play the game that she didn't understand. But if you know, Portia typically doesn't speak well on certain terms if she doesn't understand things. But that's neither here or there. Everybody has fumbles. So we can't charge her to the game, but she did get voted off for that mistake. Um, 2, and which was a big one, Miss Donna. Miss Ma'am, if you say you watch Traitors as much as you did, then you know you should have gave up a name or something to people so they wouldn't have side-eyed you on thinking that you were the traitor because you didn't want to give up who you thought was a traitor. You could have easily threw out a name, or you could have just talked the game. Like, just gave them something, fed them something. I mean, last season, you should have seen how they voted people off on not speaking on who they felt were traitors or not speaking their game to one another. So, I'm sorry that you got voted off. Maybe they'll bring you back, but that should have been something you have learned from the other seasons. If you claim that you are a faithful traitor watcher. Now, if you were fanning over everybody, that's understandable because you're just a regular person. People don't see you as a regular person. But next time, I think they may give you a next time. Speak up, not just to your one person, which was wrong. Tiffany, that's number 3, Mr. W. Um, Ma'am, you gotta let Michael go. You gotta let all this whole impression of gamers go and play your game. Because right now, girl, Colton is looking for you, and he typically goes for the right person. Even though you're not a traitor, if Colton set his eyes on the prize, he will get you out. So I think you need to move a little bit different, girl, because you are in danger. 4, Michael, I love you, guy. I love you in Atypical, a Netflix movie, but I need you to tone it down, let that hoodness go, and kind of get to know people. Because right now you're a one man by yourself. Even though you have Tiffany, you're not really letting other people in. I do see you talking to people, but the loud, boisterous stuff is standoffish. Let's tone it down so you can stay longer. Maybe you can be a traitor. I really want you to be a traitor. And then number 5, this is the mistake for me that just I was done with. Miss Candace, you're loose at the lips. Let's just watch the room, watch how people play, because you're going to get caught. I think some people do have you in the back of their heads, but I need you to tone it down and let the game play. Um, it kind of goes into what I was saying about Miss Donna. Miss Donna didn't let people know who she thought was traitors, but at the same time, you talk too much. So we need the middle, you know? Just meet with Mill, be funny, be cute, do all of that. But don't get folded off too soon, baby girl. That is all I have to say for the mistakes of the week for me. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me and also what your mistakes that you seen were for the week. And join me for another one for next week. Have a good one. Bye.